Hello and welcome. Here is news update on Housing TV Africa. I am Cassandra Yunumbe. A quick look at the headlines. Adeoye assumes office as new president of Reden. Stakeholders back Senate cement price probe. Civil servants to begin submission of monthly performance reports. Now the news in detail. The Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, REDEN, has undergone a significant leadership change. At the association's annual general meeting in Lagos, Barrister Akintoye Adeoye was unveiled as the new president. Outgoing president, Dr. Aliu Wamako, expressed his gratitude to the association for their support during his tenure. Accepting the mantle of leadership, Adeoye expressed his unwavering dedication to advancing the real estate sector in Nigeria. He pledged to work collaboratively with stakeholders. In another development, stakeholders have lauded the move by the Senate to investigate the recent surge in the price of cement. During the plenary session on Wednesday, the Senate resolved to probe the increase in the prices of cement and other building materials in the country. The Senate stated that the probe would enable it to find a solution to the problem. These resolutions followed a motion titled Need to urgently address the increase in cement prices and other building materials in Nigeria, sponsored by the Senate Deputy Leader, Senator Ayelola Ashiru. In other news, President Bola Tinubu has directed the head of service of the Federation, Dr. Folashade Yemiason, to commence submission of monthly reports on the performance of civil servants measured against key performance indicators. The directive came during Tinubu's meeting with the head of service, permanent secretaries and directors general of agencies at the State House on Thursday. The president called on civil servants to rededicate themselves to their duties and prioritize the welfare of Nigerians, warning against delays in implementing policies that impact the economy and vulnerable citizens. We will now go on a quick break to return with more stories. Stay with us.
Thank you, AIHS, for the opportunity of this exhibition. It was a nice experience. I would like to make it again.
Thank you, AIHS. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, AIHS.
Thank you, AIHS.
Welcome back. The Shelter Freak Development Bank Board paid a courtesy visit recently to the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Minister of Finance and Housing, the MD and CEO of the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, and the MD and CEO of Federal Housing Authority. Tenno Habib Han, CEO of Shelter Freak Development Bank, while giving his remarks, highlighted the essence and purpose of the courtesy visit to FMBN.
For us to support Nigeria and this institution to greater heights. Green, climate resilient housing. As you know, this is a mega priority. With more than 52 million housing unit deficit in Africa, if we don't address that housing deficit with climate friendly and green construction materials, the climate footprint, the negative footprint on climate would be tremendous. So we really need to think about making housing green and the infrastructure that goes with it.
Visiting the Federal Housing Authority, FHA, the MD and CEO, Mr. Oyetunde Ojo, welcomed the readiness of Shelter Freak Development Bank to collaborate with FHA in the quest to tackle the nation's housing deficit, as well as drive President Tinubu's renewed hope and vision for housing.
we know the importance, not just because Nigeria is a partner owns one of the largest shareholders in Shelter Africa. We know the importance of oil, what you contribute to society. There are three basic major things. When you want to define welfareism: food, clothes, and shelter. It is stated and it cannot be removed.
That brings us to the end of the news update. Before we go, a quick recap of the major stories. Barrister Akintoye Adeoye has assumed office as the new president of Redan. We also told you that stakeholders have lauded the move by the Senate to investigate the recent surge in the price of cement. Finally, President Bola Tinubu has directed the head of service of the Federation, Dr. Folashade Yemieson, to commence submission of monthly reports of the performance of civil servants measured against Key Performance Indicators (KPIs). For more news in the housing sector, do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Housing TV Africa. You can also follow us on our social media platforms at Housing TV Africa. I am Cassandra Yinumbe. Thanks for watching.
In a world where the good, the bad, and the unpredictable happens, watch out as we uncover the pitfalls, the unexpected turns, and challenges faced in the world of real estate. It's the Real Estate Deal World, where we x-ray the highs, the lows, and challenges in the real estate market. Join Festus Adebayo live every Saturday at 9 a.m. on Real Estate Deal World, where every property tells a story, from market trends to negotiation tactics, investment triumphs, and success stories. Join us as we break down each deal on Real Estate Deal World, Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Housing TV Africa.